Hey everyone, welcome back to the video. So today we're about to talk about Doom, obviously. But first one is going to be talking about a notorious PlayStation fanboy named JayTechTV, who we've covered in the past. For those who remember me making Saw content when I stopped because it just got old, really. And also, it would drive me insane seeing these retarded things from fanboys, on a day-to-day basis. So I just got tired of it, really. That's why I stopped. But anyways, this JayTechTV, he showed Doom gameplay, and my god, if you thought the Polygon video from way back in the day was bad, like this was as bad as that. Like really darn bad, like I will say. But it also reminds me of the infamous Cuphead footage from way back in 2017 when that game was coming out by some journal. I believe it was a Dean Takahashi, I believe is who it was. I can't remember which website it was, I can't remember, but I do remember how bad that was too. Well, that brought up on the whole, our games sometimes too hard, they need an easy mode. Obviously, FromSoft brings that, their games bring that up every single time. But yeah, enjoyed this god-awful gameplay from JayTech, because yeah, I'm showing my gameplay first, because I obviously know how to play Doom. But once you see the gameplay, you'll see why I compared it to the Polygon one. But anyway, enjoy. So yeah, I told you it was bad, didn't I? That's what I mean with how bad it was. Why I made those comparisons I did. And why I showed my gameplay first before I even showed how bad, his was. Like the fact he was trying to play it like a cover shooter, like The Division, or obviously The Last of Us. Which is obviously they, PlayStation fanboys like him worship that game, like, for all eternity at this point. With how old that game is, why they defend it so much. So yeah, the fact it's Doom, where literally the whole thing is like where demons are afraid of you. Like you're supposed to be on the aggressive. You go kill them. Like the Doom Slayer is literally a literal god. Like kind of like, Kratos from God of War. Like you're supposed to be this one-man army, this absolute badass. Like that's the whole freaking point. And he's sitting here playing like it's Uncharted or Last of Us. I mean, you could put Gears of War in there, but that's an Xbox IP though, because that's a, third-person shooter where you take cover, obviously. But even then, though, that's like so loose. Like, come on, it's so bad. Like, and apparently he's had Doom 2016 since it came out, and he hasn't. Clearly, he doesn't know how to play the game. He's had the game since 2016 when it came out. My freaking god, like, it drives me insane. But after he got so much backlash, here's what he wrote. I will never stop playing Doom on PS5. I will get better. PC and Xbox gamers, tag me with your gameplay from 2016 and Doom Eternal. My my dude, my guy. The problem everybody has is that you block them. Like, literally, if you even disagree with him once, bam, he immediately blocks you. Because he just wants that glorious echo chamber from other PlayStation fanboys. That's all it is. But notice he doesn't have, other PlayStation gamers block, tag him as well. But notice he puts out the other platforms too. Interestingly, he doesn't have Nintendo gamers too, because all the Doom games up to this point are on the Switch. I mean, I would know this because I have every single game, and I just got Doom Eternal on the Switch when it was on sale, and surprisingly that port is actually pretty darn good. Kudos to Panic and it for that one. Kudos to them on that. But moving on from JTech, you kind of get the whole point though. That gameplay was really bad, and he got roasted for it into oblivion, and rightfully so, because he clearly does not understand how the Doom series work in terms of core gameplay. Obviously, clearly. Moving on from him. Now, the other thing is about Doom, the Dark Ages, and apparently it's freaking woke, apparently. Where this guy put up this tweet saying, Doom, the woke ages talk about accessibility. Here's what he put after that. No jump button, a shield, a parry, and game speed slider. Xbox ruined Doom and somehow made it for casuals.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
And by the way, before I forget, he got roasted too for apparently seeing that having accessibility options is woke. Before we get into that whole thing, let's take a look at what he did. Ah, yes, blocking replies. Because that's such a coward bitch move when you do that shit. Because you do not want people to see you're getting roasted into oblivion. So, my dude, I gotta ask, was it worth it? Considering you're not verified, so you're clearly not getting paid for this tweet with the whole interactions and all that you're getting from it. Was it worth it? Probably not. Hence why you're hiding replies, because you're a coward and don't want people to see the fact you're getting roasted into oblivion for it, and deservedly so. How in the hell is accessibility options woke when every single game of the Doom series has let you customize the game to your pleasure? Say, with these they just made it more accessible, and gamers obviously want to play Doom because it's a fantastic game, like amazing IP. Like Dark Ages looks insane. Like I've said in my previous video, it could potentially be my game of the year. Like I'm so hyped for this game, obviously. So yeah, insane that apparently accessibility options is freaking woke. What the stupidest thing I've ever heard of all time for a video game. This is kind of went before. Anyway, let's move on to the next woke thing. Apparently, this is by somebody who I've never really heard of until we were talking about this post he did. But anyway, yeah, this is supposedly a female character from Doom: The Dark Ages. Is a terrible design. I mean, last I checked, we battled demons in Doom, not drones. And continuing. Gamers, I really don't know why the Doom franchise should feature female characters, but if they're going to be included, at least makes them more palatable to the male audience. What do you think? And obviously shows the image. She's using an AI image. Come on, really? You could have come up with a better example, And obviously, the one on the right is obviously the actual character that we saw in the gameplay.
Oh my god! Stop!
Regarding the whole female character, I'm like, I didn't even know a female character was in the trailer, honestly, because I was too focused on everything else that they were showing when it comes to the game. Like, literally, it was like a 10-second clip, if that, in the trailer when they were showing, obviously, returning in new characters. And regarding the appearance, like, we'll get to that, in a bit. So, but there is another character. Female characters are not new to Doom, especially with the reboots, because y'all remember the main antagonist for Doom 2016, Olivia Pierce? This is what she looked like. As you can see here, like, she doesn't look like your ordinary female. Like, I mean, clearly you could tell she's a woman, clearly, but not in the typical sense, because people always obsess over, like, appearance. Like, who gives a shit, really? As long as the game is good, I don't care. Really don't. Did the anti-woke grifters, like, bitch and whine about this back then? Hell no. the whole woke conversation to you wasn't even a thing back then. Now, if it were to come out like today with that kind of appearance, oh, they'd be raging like they are now. Like, clearly. But the fact that they're even suggesting that Doom is... Oh my god. Before you go on a tangent, I'm about to go on a tangent. My dude, like, Doom of all things. Literally the theme of the freaking game, of the IP. The new female character, who's a side character, by the way. This dude was trying to say she's like the main protagonist, main character in the game. Chances are probably only a few cutscenes, probably, outside of the whole entire game. And you're trying to say that, you know, the main focus... Give me a goddamn break. You are freaking idiots. It's pretty obvious what the hell you're doing. You're trying to grift. See, this is what I mean about the whole woke shit. Like, it drives me absolutely insane. They killed the meaning of the word woke. Because, like, they just moved the goalpost so many fucking times. Like, it destroyed the meaning of the word woke. It really has. Now, you could say, like, unfinished character model like Mary Jane in Spider-Man 2. That could be described as woke, based on that design alone. But outside of that, like, there's so many other things that obviously woke, but this ain't it, Chief. This one is not it. It's literally... It makes total sense why that character looks the way she does in the Dark Ages, because you're in the middle of a goddamn war against hell. In a prequel to Doom 2016. Like, it does not make any freaking sense for a female character to look like a model in a Doom game of all things. Now, in other IPs, sure, but not Doom. Doom is not the right IP for that. Clearly. So, get that crap out of here. It does not make any freaking sense. It is so freaking stupid. So, no, Doom the Dark Ages is not freaking woke. It's going to be based as hell when it comes out in May. And like I said in my last video, I'm super hyped for this game. I really cannot wait for it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say on this, because I am so tired of the whole woke conversation with Doom, because it is not woke. How in the hell did these people come up with it is beyond freaking me. It just has to be rage bait. It just has to be. There is no freaking way they truly believe this. There's just no way. It is so insane. But yeah, before I go on another rant on it, I'm done with this conversation. It's so freaking stupid. So no, it is not woke. No, it is not. They'll grift to something else. I'm sure of it. They do every single freaking time that a female character appears that it does not fit their quote-unquote standard of what a female character... Like, who gives a fuck on the appearance of a character? As long as the game is good. Who gives a shit? Who cares? I guess maybe the chin could be, like, small or anything, but honestly, who gives a shit? When, like I said before, it's only going to be, like, a few appearances in the overall game, because she's going to be a side character. Who cares? Really gave a crap. I didn't give a damn about what Olivia Pierce looked like in 2016. I definitely don't give a damn about what this new character looks like in the Dark Ages. So move on. Doom is not woke. Just shut up. Anyway, before I go on another rant again. So yeah, what do you guys think of this video? Are you still gonna pick up Doom Dark Ages? I sure as hell did, because I pre-ordered the Collector's Edition. So yeah, very hyped for Dark Ages, and I'll see you on the next one. Till then, have a good one.